brought to you by ExpressCare Health and Skin Center. Get in, get out, get better.
Behold the ravages of age. That would be this gray stuff over here. Now, my good friend Dr. Jitka Lom from ExpressCare is doing a much better job of handling aging than I am. So you look lovely tonight, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, and thank you for sharing your information with us on aging. So let's get right into these viewer questions. One of them was sent to us on Facebook, Dr. Lom. Is memory loss a part of aging?
Mental agility tends to go down as we get older. However, is memory loss necessarily a problem? No, not at all. I'm sure you know some very sharp elderly people. I think that, of course, partly has to do with genetics and you know, if there's a family history of Alzheimer's or that kind of thing, that could affect you. But a lot of it has to do with mental plasticity, and that has to do with how much you use your brain, meaning that the more you use it, the less you're going to use it, or lose it, I should say. So I think that studies have shown that doing Sudoku, crossword puzzles, playing games, continuing to learn new things as you get older will help keep your brain sharp.
Yeah, so kind of like at least exercise it. And
Yes.
Because can the brain atrophy?
It does. It does
to
atrophy.
a certain degree, or
Yes.
is that literally the what?
No, it
the
actually
effect?
does. When you do MRIs of elderly people, you know, if you have a mental picture of a brain, it's kind of like a wavy kind of organ, right? It's got those ridges on it, and as you get older, those do flatten. So MRIs of elderly people look very different from those of younger people. Definitely they do, but that doesn't affect its function. Just like when they looked at the brain of Einstein, they thought, gee, this looks like a pretty normal brain, but as we all know, it was pretty exceptional.
Yeah, he worked his out pretty well, I would say.
Yeah.
E equals MC squared and all that. All right, question number 2. Dr. Lom, I see a lot of vitamin supplements for the, quote, golden years. Is there any medical proof to this, or is this just savvy marketing?
That is a great question. National guidelines actually recommend nothing as far as vitamin supplementation for healthy elderly people. So it's very individualized. Some people may need vitamins, especially if their diet is very poor. This is the classic tea and toast old person who really either can't cook, can't have access to proper nutrition, has lost a lot of their sensation of their taste and their smell, so they really don't care about eating very well. Those people definitely need a supplement, okay? But a healthy person who's active and goes to the local market and buys fruits and vegetables or raises them on their ranch, those people don't need vitamins. Even vitamin D is a question mark for people. Those who have osteoporosis or bone problems definitely need to supplement, though.
All right. Question number 3, Dr. Lom. Do only women have to worry about bone health after the age of 50?
No, not at all. Men also get osteoporosis. Women tend to get it more, but men are also susceptible. One thing that happens is that the turnover of the bone goes down as we get older. And if you're prone to osteoporosis, whether you're a man or a woman, you'll start to get aches and pains, shortened stature, and the possibility of broken bones, especially broken hips. So that tends to end up being a cause of death in the elderly quite frequently. So it's very important that if you're over 50 and you have a family history of osteoporosis, that you get a bone density test. And that's an easy test. It's just an X-ray.
Very, very important. Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 4, and this is going to be the last one. What exactly is preventative care? And what should you do to yourself, again, after the age of 50?
Good question, too. Okay, so national guidelines suggest that at age 50 you should get a colonoscopy. That means take a look at the colon from the bottom end. And people hate this thought, but it's really very simple. You get put to sleep, a little anesthesia, and they snake a little tube into your bottom end and take a look through the camera and make sure you don't have any colon cancer. You should also have a chest x-ray around that time, an EKG to make sure that your heart is quite healthy. And for women, the bone density test that we talked about is important. Of course, for women, mammograms every couple of years. When you hit 65, though, women, you can stop having pap smears probably at 60. And when you hit 65, you can pretty much stop most of all of that preventive screening.
All right. Well, actually, I'll tell you what, we did have a bonus question that just came in right now. This is from Jason Salas from right here in Harmon. Dr. Lom, how do you be forever young?
Oh.
Also quoting song lyrics,
Forever
of course.
young. I have all the tricks at my clinic. But besides that, you know, one thing that is very, very helpful, and I'll mention that to all the people out there who want to have nice skin, is just work on wearing sunscreen. And then there is a medicine called tretinoin that you can use every day that is shown to improve the health and aging of the skin. through a scientific study. So there's tons of creams and things that you can buy over the counter that promise you anti-aging, but the one that really is proven is tretinoin, and it's a prescription. It's not horribly expensive compared to, again, some of the other products you could purchase, and that one's very healthy for preventing wrinkles.
All right, and this, of course, you can get at
You can get
ExpressCare.
it from any physician who can prescribe it for you.
Well, including yours, and
Yes.
along with a litany of other products that you can use to make yourself look and feel much younger and much
Thank
more
you.
beautiful. All right.
Thanks.
I set them up, you knock them down. Thanks so much.
Have a great day.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Stay tuned. We are back after this.